All right, we here, people. We are here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Your boy, Mr. Locario. Miles is in the building. Miles is going on. Let's go with you.
Man, chilling, man. Just being grateful, man. You know what? I shot the first video for the masculine identity membership today.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, that's on the way, fellas. That's on the way, man. It's on and popping. So expect that, on the way soon. You feel me? So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. Unique 79 is in the building. Iceberg S, Coach May. Who else we got up here? Joe Blast is in the building. Shout out to everybody up in the chat. Zati AT is up in here. So before we get into anything, let's just do what we got to do real quick, and then we're going to get back into this game after this. Let's go.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. So we already got callers already. You already got people calling in. You want to take a call real quick before we get to the main topic?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Do it. Hopefully ain't no fucking troll. You know how y'all motherfuckers be doing. 678, what's popping?
Hey, how you doing? I do need $1.
Oh my goodness, this guy. I know. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Doing good. So, you can tell a woman is a virgin? You can tell?
What? What's the question?
I'm telling you, I just interesting. Do you know how I can tell a woman's a virgin?
How can you tell a woman's a virgin?
Like when you be dick inside her pussy bleeds.
Oh, awesome. You have a question though, bro?
No, I'm telling you, cause I fought a virgin before, and her pussy bleeds when I have sex with her. A virgin. I'm telling you, When you dig inside, people appreciate believe.
Okay, so how does that make you feel?
It feels weird. It feels the sex wasn't great because he was a virgin. But I know it. But
Hold on, was this you? I think that was you, bro. Oh man! All right, my brother. We appreciate the call. All right, there we go. All right, let's go. Let's get to this game. Because I'm like, this dude talking about virgins and all that other goofy shit. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so today's topic, people. So we got the topic. We're talking about, why dating is hard for most people, even though getting relationships are easy, man. It's easy to get. And Miles, you could start this topic off because you was, basically coming up with this. So what's your thoughts on that?
Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So today, right, I had a little bit of free time. So I decided to rewatch Breaking Bad.
Right.
And my choice to do that made me think of relationships in general. And it made me compare like old TV to what we have and what we now have with streaming services, right? Mm-hmm. Where we could literally choose to watch what we want to watch when we want to watch it.
Right.
And then I thought of like the way that I construct the time that I spend with women. Mm-hmm. And I literally like hit them up, find out when they're available, and then I set the time and date.
Right.
And then I think about that compared to regular relationships or traditional relationships where it's like you find that one person and they're like always there, or if you live with somebody, they're always there. Mm-hmm. In a sense, so it's like it's different between old TV, which they're always broadcasting,
right? And
you have to catch, like, if you got a favorite show, you got to catch it when it's on. So right. Just like if you live with a woman or if you married, you got to hope your woman is in a mood to have sex for you to have some good sex. You got to hope she's. Right. You understand what I'm saying? It's like old TV, but now with on demand and with all of this, with all the access that we have to the opposite sex and this, that, and the third, it's kind of like you could get shit on demand.
Right.
Like if you match with enough chicks, you can literally set up. Oh, okay. I want to smash on Thursday. I want to holler at this one on this day. Go out on that day. Blah 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I looked at the game and it's like there's pros and cons to this, right? And the pros that I came up with is just like streaming is convenience, right? There in most cases. Well, in my case, anyway, there's a lot more honesty because since I set my shit up the way I like it, there's no reason for me to lie to nobody.
Right.
You understand? There's a lot of management that comes with it, but I think that's a good thing because, you have access to all these different people. But when you set up all these different dates, you got to manage your time. You got to manage your energy, manage all this different type of shit. It reinforces self-esteem. And what I mean by that is that because you have free will to date and see who you want and do what you want, you kind of have to rely on your own self-esteem. You have to believe in yourself in order to make the moves that you want to make. Right. It also reinforces confidence. Same kind of thing where you have to be confident enough to set your game the way you want it. You have to trust yourself to say, okay, I want this. This is how I want things to go.
Right.
And then with that being said, it also reinforces accountability because now it's like, if you set up a date with a chick Thursday night, it's like, no matter how you feel, for me anyway, no matter how you feel Thursday night, you got to go meet shorty Thursday night, unless she's flaking or whatever it is. But you still have to have it in your mind that, hey, we're meeting Thursday night, especially after you confirm, because I reconfirmed during the day. So I reconfirm and she's like, yeah, I can't wait to see you. And I'm like,
right. He's like, fuck it. I got to go because I've already made the point. Right.
Accountability is like, fuck it. I'm going anyway. It's raining. Fuck it. I got to go. It's cold. I got to go. Fuck it. Right. And then, so basically it's like for people who are already good with relationships, especially the relationship with themselves, it's kind of it's actually good for people who already have an idea of their own identity and know what they want. Just like the person who when they get on Netflix or they turn on Hulu or HBO Max, whatever it is, they go right to the fucking program or show that they want to watch.
Right.
And they watch that shit and they're satisfied and that's it.
Right.
You understand? But then, so the cons, and I only came up with 2 cons because I tend to support the the way things are as far as you being able to pick and choose. But so the cons, I said that it can be disappointing to people with traditional values.
Right.
You understand? Because I hear a lot of people like, these different these different like podcasts with these young people, and they're like, oh, sex is this, but nobody wants a relationship, and relationships are so hard to find, and nobody cares about each other, and there's no chivalry anymore, and what do you bring to the table, and blah blah blah, and then so the other thing is too is that it's terrible for people, like I said, who always had trouble even with relationships, starting with the relationship with themselves. You understand? Right. So if you always had issues with anxiety, self-esteem, confidence, whatever it is, you're going to have more problems now because it's harder for you to make a choice as to what you want to watch.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Understand? Like, because truth be told, a lot of people got used to old TV where it's like, oh shit, TGIF is coming on. I get to watch Urkel on Friday night at 8:00.
Mm-hmm. And for all y'all young cats, y'all don't even know what that is. Y'all motherfuckers is young as hell.
or for example, all right. More closer to today, you would have to run home on Sunday at 8 to catch The Simpsons or Family Guy or some shit.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? Maybe that's closer to what's going on these days. The young cats might understand what I'm saying.
Right.
But the point is, you would have to catch things as they developed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how relationships were too, where you would have to meet your girl at a certain point where she was at.
Right.
Now, I simply look for the women that want what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got them,
that's what it is.
That's what it is. And because I know what I want, and I'm not needy. I'm not looking for no female to complete me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need for my shows to be pre-programmed because I know exactly what I want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So it's terrible. It's bad for people who always had issues with knowing what they want to watch, because truth be told, there are those people who love old television where it's like they could just turn on the TV and whatever the channel it was on decided to show, that's what they would watch.
They would do. And see, that's an interesting analogy about the dating game nowadays, is because I keep hearing guys say, the dating game now is different and it's worse and it's harder. Right. And so this is why I titled it, why dating is harder for most people, or dating is hard for most people, even though getting relationships is easy. Right now in 2022, guys, as we're recording this is the easiest time for you guys not only to get sex, but also to get into a relationship with a woman. This is the easiest time ever in the history of fucking with women to get women, however the fuck you want it.
However you want it.
The easiest time. What's interesting about it is that the reason why it's hard for most people, and let's talk about men specifically, is that a lot of men nowadays are weak, so therefore they can't get what they want. Because I remember there was a quote where somebody said, hard times create strong men, and then they said easy times create weak men or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that because things are easy nowadays, right? It creates a lot of guys who are weak, because before you had to sort of do more shit to try to make something happen. So for example, back in the day, you had to go out to a party. You had to go outside to meet a woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
There was no fucking Instagram, Facebook, dating apps, none of that shit.
None of it.
You feel what I'm saying? There was nothing. So if you didn't actually go somewhere, like get dressed and go somewhere, you didn't meet any women.
Right.
You understand? And so, but nowadays what happens is that you got all this access that you can meet them. But to go with that analogy of the old TV and the new shit, is that what happens is with the old TV, a lot of it, when you think about it, you had a lot of free shit. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that back in the day, you had a lot of free viewing. It's like, oh well, I just got the TV and all the shit was there. But now with the new shit, with the streaming services like Netflix, all of that, you got to pay for it to be on to get access. So there's a little bit more of a price you got to pay in order to make it happen. So back in the day, what happened was this, guys, is that society had shit set up for you to win. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is the interesting part. Society still has shit set up for you to win, but what it is that you got to get off your ass and do it yourself. So back in the days, what happened was this. Back in the days when they had the old TV, it was like, here, we got this TV set and we got all these channels you can watch for free. Just turn it on. Right. Now it's like, oh, we got all this stuff, but you got to pay a fee. You got to actually do all this other stuff. You got to do a little bit more extra. So right. So it's the same thing with the dating game. Back in the day, society was set up to where a guy would have some girls in his neighborhood or, the friends of the friends to hook them up with Peggy Sue and all that goofy shit. Right.
Right.
Now,
social circle game.
Exactly. They have more social circle game. Now in 2022, you got all this access, but they just send you out on your own to do this shit. So if you don't have any game, that's why it's hard, because this is why guys say it's harder now. They're like, oh, it's hard, you don't understand social media, blah, blah, blah. It's because the dudes are fucking lazy and they don't want to put in the work to get what they want. But notice, the guys who put in the work always get what the fuck they want. And not only do they get what they want, there's an abundance of what they want. See what I'm saying? Like if you think about it, think about how crazy it is to say, man, I can't get no pussy out here. And on your phone, there's 1 billion women in this. Like, what kind of stupid shit is this? Like, yo, there's 1 billion women right here. But see, this is what dudes will say. They'll say, oh, because, all these women have all these guys trying to get at them and yada, 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 and all that other stuff, right? Right. But even that makes it easier for you because most of these dudes ain't got no fucking game. Right. So when she comes across a motherfucker that got game, it's like, oh shit, let me see what he's about. You know what I'm saying?
See, the old rule TV, like you said, had a lot of free viewing. Right. But you still paid the cost because they got to sneak in the commercials. Right. But the new shit, the streaming shit or the on-demand shit or what have you, however you want to look at it, right? You got to pay up front. You understand? So it's like you said, back in the day, a lot of shit was set up for you as far as relationships go because of institutions, because of traditionalism, so it's like a lot of guys basically got to Mac on accident. A lot of guys still got to the pussy just because they was in the lane. You understand? Like they had the social circle game. Everybody got basically paired off in the neighborhood because it's like where you gonna go? Right. Because you don't know who's in the next town because there's no social media. There's no extra, information about who's over there and who's 15 miles away from you and who's 30 miles away from you. But see, here's the thing. Just like with the streaming services today, where you got to pay up front. Now with relationships, you got to pay with the skill of game. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You got to pay with the skill of game. This is why y'all motherfuckers need to join the Bad Boy membership because it's like the Wild Wild West out here. Exactly. Right. It's the Wild Wild West out here. And only niggas that know how to pull the 6-shooter and aim precisely to hit the target of what the fuck he want, that's the only nigga that's gonna survive. Facts. Ain't nobody gonna do shit for you out here nowadays when it comes to the game. Ain't nobody doing shit for you out here, bro. Nobody. You just sit there and cry and say, oh, all these women get all this attention on social media and it's different and oh, they all gassed up and yada yada yada. Because even my dude Ronnie Granades, he wrote a question. He said, but aren't the women being spoiled by the abundance of dick being offered? No, this is what you guys got to understand, right? All that a woman gets from that is an ego boost, right? But you have to understand to see guys with real game understand that's all that like that ego boost she gets and all that other shit. That's all smoke and mirrors. You understand? Do you guys realize that there are women who cry themselves to sleep at night because they ain't got a fucking man? Because they're lonely? You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
y'all got to understand that, yeah, they'll take the likes and all that other shit and all that other craziness, but also understand this too. Y'all are looking at shit from the like on a bigger level, meaning that the average woman, right, on Instagram does not have that many followers. Average woman on Instagram or Facebook doesn't have a bunch of dudes trying to hit up their DM every 2 seconds.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, when I say the average woman, I'm not talking about average looking. I'm talking about the average woman as far as women, the number of women out there. There's only a small percentage, like let's say the women who are actually promoting themselves as sex objects on the internet.
Marketing, as you said it before, Locario, marketing.
Right. They're marketing themselves as sex objects. So those are the ones that got the 100,000, 200,000 followers, and they got the ass on and the titties on the joint, right?
Right.
What I'm saying is, there's a cute chick in your town that's on Instagram. You understand what I'm saying? Named Jennifer something something. She got 200 fucking followers on Instagram.
Right.
You ain't hollering at that chick, or you're ignoring that girl. You know? Or you see that girl, but you don't really do anything because you're thinking, oh, well, still, she's not going to like me because I'm a loser. And I'm, so all of this other goofy shit.
Right.
So, go ahead, Miles.
I wanted to say something to the question because he's talking about, aren't women being spoiled by the abundance of dick? See, you got to understand, when you say abundance of dick, you again, language is exposing you because you don't really know what you're talking about.
Right.
Because any woman can get dick once.
Right. Exactly. Facts. Preach.
Dick is a gift.
Preach.
Almost any woman can get dick once. There's a lot of women out there macking on accident and they're getting dick one time. But and again, you showing your hand, showing that you don't understand game because y'all don't even realize that women get rejected too.
Exactly. Women
get rejected when they request the dick for a second time.
Preach. They don't know about that.
That's the coldest rejection.
Why you think? Remember yesterday when I was on the phone with that girl and she told me she dating 3 dudes and she ain't fucking none of them? Why you think she ain't fucking them? Because after they fuck, they might not call her again.
Rap.
You see what I'm saying?
Let me tell and let me tell you how one-sided it is that and y'all niggas on this rejection shit, y'all don't even understand. Imagine all you do is see a chick.
Right.
You walk up to her and you say, hey girl, you kind of cute. I'd like to spend some time with you. Can I get your number? And she says, no, I'm not interested. No, I'm good. I have a boyfriend. Leave me alone. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And that's all you got to deal with. Let me tell you what chicks got to deal with. You holler at them. They look you up and down. They be like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. Let me give him my number or let me take his number. Then y'all hang out. Y'all go on a date. Y'all make out. You take her back to the crib. And she's liking the whole experience. She liked the way you talk. She liked the place you took her to. You took her to your crib and your crib is nice. You probably drive a nice car or even if it's not like the nicest car, but you keep it clean. So she's looking at you like, yo, this guy's pretty cool.
Right. Exactly.
And then you smash.
Right.
And then she likes the dick.
Dick is a gift.
She likes the dick now.
Right.
And she's like, this guy is cool. He got good dick game. The sex is good. Then she call up her homegirls like, hey girl, blah, 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 blah. And girl.
Do that shit. You know, it's funny. Women do that shit. Women be thinking that a nigga is going to be their future man off rip. But go ahead.
And then what is she doing? She's waiting for that second call for another date. For another meeting, for another opportunity.
Dick is a gift.
To get some of that gift. And you never call.
Exactly.
Or you tell us some shit like, oh, I'm gonna be hanging out at the such and such. You could come through if you want.
Right.
And at the end of the night, she is wishing and praying and hoping you ask her to come back to the crib and you don't.
That's you ever been in a situation where you tell a chick not to come back to your spot and you know she want the dick? Listen, guys, let me tell you. That's the scariest thing ever, bro. Ever.
Bro, what about the hurried kiss on the cheek, good night?
Mm-hmm.
You can, hey, all right, take it easy. All right, peace.
Right.
And you dash on her.
Uh-huh. Nigga, I remember this one chick, man. Bruh, there was this chick I used to fuck with like years ago, man. And she like I smashed her a few times, whatever. But I remember one day I was kicking it with her, but I was like, I don't feel like taking this chick back to the crib tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I said, listen, I'm gonna go back home by myself tonight.
Right.
We was in the train station, like, and I shit you not, she looked like she wanted to jump in the train tracks and kill herself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I felt so bad that I was about to tell her, I just come on. You understand what I'm saying?
Bro, look at this now. Look at this. And this is where that's why I love and I hate this nigga King Lee. But no, it's all good. It's all good. It always brings up decent points for us to explore.
Right.
Why are you acting like men don't get ghosted after sex? Yes, that is very true.
Right.
However, in the mind of the average guy, as long as he smashed once, he won.
Exactly. Facts.
In the mind of the average nigga, as long as he smashed once, he won. So I get what you're saying, but it doesn't affect the female the same way.
Right.
You understand? Because yeah, sometimes when the chick ghosts after y'all smash, you're a little disappointed
because you might have liked her or whatever. He's like, I wanted to see her again and all that other shit.
She was cool people, blah 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 blah. But it don't affect us the way it affect them, bro. Because when they like you and they want the gift again, they want to spend time with you, they want to be in your presence, and they want to get smashed by you one more time, bro. Look at what happened to Chris Brown the other day. Did you hear the latest shit that came out that Chris Brown released the voicemails and the fucking text?
Oh, he released the voicemail. I didn't hear the voicemail. I did a video about
he was on the fucking voicemail talking about, I just want to see you again. I just want to fuck again. And they bleeped out what she said, fuck. I just want to fuck again because you was like the best I ever had. And I just really want to.
Right.
It's I get what you're saying, King Lee, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Because when a nigga get ghosted, it's like, damn, man. But when a girl get ghosted for a dick that she liked.
Because remember, it's hard for a woman to find a motherfucker she like.
Right.
You really be feeling. So think about it in the sense of like, think about like a nigga trying to get pussy and he finally is about to get pussy, but then it don't happen. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine a woman, she meets a dude who she's finally gonna get with that might like her, but then he don't. You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And this is the thing. What hurts even more is this. The fact that women know 99.99999% of niggas will fuck her at least once.
Right. And that's why they make it so hard for you to get the pussy.
Exactly. Right. Because Patrice O'Neal said that. He said something to the effect, he said women have to like you to fuck you, but men have to like you to fuck you twice. You know what I was like, that's the real shit. That's real shit.
Bro. Oh, and on top of that, it really hurts women too, because you got to remember, a lot of the times, most of the time, especially dealing with a woman that don't have game, which is the average woman.
Right.
Her only real game is the pussy.
Right.
So after she put the pussy in play, meaning after you smash her that first time, and then not only does she get rejected for the second time, she also realizes that her one bargaining chip isn't worth anything to you.
Exactly. It's over. She's done. Like, it's a wrap. You understand what I'm saying?
And when you understand game, bro, you start to see the true nature of rejection. That's why y'all little niggas, I have so much anxiety approaching women. And
right.
Yeah. Do you want to know what real rejection is?
Right.
When a bitch is throwing herself at you, like,
right, exactly.
Take me, please, take me. If you don't take me, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. And you're looking at her like, I'm good.
Exactly. Because right, facts. Women love. Because think about this. Imagine all of these goofy niggas is trying to get at her. She's like, these guys are fucking whack. I don't like these niggas.
Right.
And she finally meets a nigga she likes. Ooh. And she's like, please be with me. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Respectfully, though. You understand what I'm saying? Because understand, the only guy that really matters is the guy she likes. So what happens is that the guy she likes, when the guy she likes rejects her, that's an issue.
That's an issue, bro.
When the guy she likes, see, it doesn't matter that the guys that she don't like want her because they don't exist. They're invisible anyway. You understand what I'm saying?
They're all in the friend zone.
Exactly. So this is why when dudes be talking about, yo, but she got so many DMs, it don't matter. She can have 500 DMs. 499 of them niggas are invisible. My nigga, do you understand this?
Bro.
That's what
and y'all niggas is goofy out here talking about y'all scared to holla at a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
A bitch is, understand, the average female is like, she is petrified, mortified, terrified,
right,
to fuck a nigga, especially if she like him. Especially. Because once she realized, damn, I like this nigga, and then she fucked the dude, and then the dude is like, nah, I'm good. Like, where the fuck y'all think the term fuck nigga come from?
Exactly. And remember, you got to understand something. The way that women deal with emotions is on a whole nother level. So this is why sometimes women will not fuck with you, because she feels like if this guy rejects me, I'm going to go through a whole emotional roller coaster. I'm not in the mood to even deal with that shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And Kevin Sampson, Kevin Sampson says, but isn't those females getting abundant attention from those whack guys? Bro. Again, if you understood game, you'd realize that that's not even that's not an issue.
Right.
That's not an issue. Because that's what a chick does. She's built to get attention. That's why if you understand game, you understand how valuable your time, energy, and attention is.
Right.
And then you move as such. So
and
also, waste your time.
And also you got to look at it like this, right? Let's say, you think about when you eat food, right? There's certain foods that you really enjoy. That's like your favorite food. It's like pleasurable to eat. And then there's sometimes you might eat certain food because it's the only thing there, or you might have to because there's nothing else to eat, but you don't really like it. You understand? So what happens is the whack guys are like the food you don't really want to eat, but you just need to eat something because you haven't eaten anything in a while. But it doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't make you feel good. You would rather not.
Right. Wait, real quick. Let me interrupt you. There is a difference between hunger and appetite.
Right, exactly. And see, the women have an appetite for the guys that they actually want.
Right.
So if you have 500 niggas in the DMs and 499 is whack dudes, it don't matter because she don't really want them anyway. See, she'll use them up for what she can use them up for, which is some attention. But even then, that attention only it's limited, because what the type of attention a woman really craves is a nigga who actually wants to be with her, but the guy that she wants to be with is not those niggas. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, the only guy that counts is the guy she wants. We're saying, why don't you guys be the guy she wants? You see what I'm saying? That you don't got to worry about, the game has changed and, all these guys are in her DM, because all you're doing is you're basically making yourself out to be like all the other guys. This is why I always hate it when dudes will be like, yo, if a chick has sex with a guy, sex with me on the first date, that means she do that to everybody. How about she just doing that to you? How about you that fly that she was beside herself? See, whether she does that or not in reality is irrelevant. Right. What's relevant is how you think about it. You see what I'm saying? So if you're thinking, she just does that to every other guy, you're saying I'm like every other guy. If you're thinking, she did that because I'm a fly ass nigga, that's because you think you're a fly ass nigga. Period. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, and real quick, shout out to all my gay niggas out there. And the reason why is because Tinder was made from a little program called Grindr.
Yes.
So, yeah. So,
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes.
I'm serious because it's because of that app why shit kind of revolutionized to the way it is today. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because there was always matchmaking and dating services, but it didn't become like a real app until Grindr was like, you know what, we should switch it up and make something called Tinder. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them niggas. You feel me?
Right, facts. So, guys, the calling number is 516-371-2224, 516-371-2224. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we will get to your question soon. So let's go to 513. 513, what's popping? Who this?
Hello.
Yo, what's up? Are you on speakerphone?
Yes, I am.
All right, take it off speakerphone and talk without the speakerphone. All right.
All right, give me just 1 second.
All right, that sounds a little better already. All right, did you donate though? Did you donate?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Did you donate?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Appreciate it. All right, so what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? This is Chris from Cincinnati.
Oh, it's Chris. What's going on, bro?
Man.
What's up?
Oh, man, I'm just pissed, bro. I'm pissed.
What happened?
Not at you guys. I want to make it very clear. Not at you guys. Nobody in the chat. Shout out to all you guys in the chat too.
Hold on real quick, Chris. Guys, guys in the chat, if you're listening, if you have a question, put a Q so we can see it. If you don't put a Q, it's hard for us to really understand that it's a question, guys. So put a Q in there, all right?
And then we'll save it to the end. But go ahead, Chris.
I'm pissed because I allowed a woman to waste my time and resources. I'm going to explain why. I met this girl off of Tinder, right? Gave her my number, right? We talked. I try to keep the conversation between 5 to 10 minutes, right? I say, hey, meet me up for drinks Wednesday, right? Cool. Like you guys said in your videos, I text her the address, just like Miles always says, always reconfirm. She did that. Cool. Right. Wednesday comes up, right? I'm getting ready for the date. She texts me saying, well, first, I want to say this. I set the date up at 8 p.m., right? Then I'm getting ready for the date. Then she texts me saying, oh, I'm waiting on my daughter. I'm like, what? Oh, wait a minute. I set this date up for 8. And you're supposed to be at the place at 8, not be text me at what, 7:50, right? So I give her a call and say, yo, what's going on? She said, oh, I got busy with my daughter, all that stuff. Can we reschedule? All right, cool, fine, whatever. All right. Thursday comes, right?
All right, go ahead.
Right? Same deal. Text her. I probably text her 6 or 7 hours before the date and say, are we good? Yeah, we're good. She confirmed that. All right, cool. So 8 p.m. comes around and she said, yo, I'm still at work. So I give her a call at 8:30 and she tells me she's just getting off of work. All right, cool. And she said to me that she was gonna be at the place at 10 p.m. All right, fine. So I get there at 10 p.m.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
I get there at 10 p.m. And I told her, yo, I'm at the spot. I probably waited about 5 or 10 minutes. Never showed up. Now, I'm not pissed that she didn't show up. That's cool. But listen, I do Lyft. And I lost out on making money for that day because I allowed a woman to give these ample excuses. And that's what I'm pissed about more than anything. I don't really care about her, but I care about the fact that I lost my opportunity.
All right, Chris, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Respectfully. Now, I have one question, bro. How good did she look on her profile pictures?
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter to me. Her looks.
No. For you to have done so much dumb shit, you got to tell us how she looked, bro.
Right,
How she looked to you.
On a scale of 1 to 10, give us honesty.
She was to you.
She looked average. For real.
Average. Oh,
wow. You're only making it worse. You would have been better off telling us that she was the finest woman you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Nope.
Damn. So what compelled you to do all of this, though? Why? Give us the reason why.
Number one, my mistake was giving her the benefit of the doubt because he said that she was picking up her kid and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, something logical. I'm like, wait a minute. You knew about this date.
All right, Chris. See, Chris. In these type of situations, there is no such thing as the benefit of the doubt, my dude.
Right.
I told you guys you have to be robotic, and after you charge them, have amnesia. You have to be robotic about this shit, bro. If a woman is hitting me at 750, telling me that she's doing something else, she's left on red.
Facts.
I'm amnesia, bro. Amnesia.
Done. It don't matter what the fuck happened.
I don't give a
listen. Listen.
Hard-headed, bro.
Listen, there was a movie. I forgot which movie it was, right? But it was a movie, and in the movie they were making a film, right? And the guy, he was saying that the film is the most important thing that we got to do. That was the goal of the movie, of making this movie or whatever, right? So what happened was the nigga that was making the movie, he's talking to the guy he's working with. He said, listen, he said, I don't care if your mother died. All I want you to do is shed a tear and say she would have loved this fucking movie we're making. That's it. That's the most important thing. So the most important thing when it comes to you dealing with women is you. So what happens is that I don't give a fuck what the excuse is. Are you doing what I'm doing that I need you to do? The most important thing is following my program. You understand? The most important thing is doing the thing I want you to do. So if you're not doing that, I don't give a fuck what the excuse is. I don't care if you got stuck in traffic. I don't care if your brother got into a car accident. I don't care. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because understand this, 99% of the time when these chicks tell you some shit, they're lying anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't worry about that shit. Just keep shit pushing.
Yo, Chris, listen, man. You gotta be a little bit smarter about this, bro. If you don't know someone, why would you think you owe them the benefit of a doubt?
Right.
You don't know this girl. You set up a date for 8 o'clock and she's hitting you up at 7:50 saying that she's waiting for her daughter. 7:50, bro.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Y'all motherfuckers be talking about, see, that's why I don't date women. I don't date single parent mothers. Nigga, it's not about dating single parent mothers. It's about dating messy, unorganized bitches.
Facts. That's facts.
Because pretty much all the women I date are single parent mothers. I have no problems with them. Why? Because they are intelligent, organized women. They know that either their father is seeing them this week or the babysitter, because I set the days in advance. So the babysitter has already been called and the schedule is already set.
Right.
So it's not about dating single parent mothers and giving bitches the benefit of the doubt at the last minute and all that, bro. Focus on what you want.
Right.
And the moment, the millisecond that a bitch ain't giving you what you want, she is done. Get the fuck out of here.
That's it.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's it.
Chris, do you really just like calling us up to entertain us? Is that what it is?
Absolutely not. Like I said to you, I followed everything that you guys said.
No, you didn't.
That's the date.
No, you didn't.
You didn't, Chris.
Because I ain't never say nothing about no benefit of the fucking doubt, my nigga.
Right.
Ever.
Because if you was following what we said, that's what I'm saying. If you was following what we said, you would have charged her at that point.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? You can't just do half of what we say and then do the next thing that contradicts what we said. That don't make no sense. You see what I mean? You got to follow it through all the way to the end. You see what I'm saying?
And be willing, you charge them.
Mm-hmm.
Charge them, bro. But that should be the first. Sometimes whenever the date is coming up and my phone blings,
mm-hmm.
in my mind, I'm already thinking what my alternative evening is gonna be.
Exactly, right.
When I go to my phone and then she says, "Oh, I'm on my way," or "I'll be there soon," or some shit like that, I'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm already ready to fucking adapt and leave that bitch where she stands. Are you kidding?
Facts.
Oh, Chris, Chris, you my homie, bro. Me and you have talked on the Miles Cunningham 60-minute consultations. You're on the Bad Boy membership.
Right.
I don't want you to be going through this shit every fucking week, bro. What is up with you?
Iceberg S said Chris needs BDSM dungeon. He likes punishment.
He likes punishment.
Is that what it is, Chris?
No, not at all, guys. Not at all. I'm gonna make myself very, very, very clear.
Okay.
Like I said to you guys last week, I'm dealing with a woman that is super cooperative. I can show you the text of this woman.
Okay.
He asked me what when we see each other Sunday, what I want her to wear, and I can show you these texts.
Okay, but no. That's fine. I'm talking about what's going on with the other chicks, though. Why are you letting these women do this shit to you still?
Right. Because if you already have that sort of standard, why are you going back? Why are you going backwards?
Right.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Once again, it's what I said.
Listen, Chris. Listen. You say you have a woman in your life that is so cooperative. Then, so her being in your life should reinforce the fucking standard.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as any other bitch is acting up, you leave them where they stand.
Right.
You cut them off.
Mm-hmm.
You said in that recording, cut that bitch off.
Exactly right.
Done, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, you're gonna give her another chance to fucking flake on you, my nigga. Right. And then after she said she was still at work, she hit you up at 8:00. This is on the second flake.
Mm-hmm.
You hit her up and she said she's at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said she's gonna be at the spot 2 hours later.
Right. And then she don't show up.
Go to meet her 2 hours later.
Right.
Instead of going to do your fucking Lyft and your Uber, whatever the fuck you do to make your money. Chris.
That's crazy.
Chris, this type of shit saddens my heart. That's why I'm so fucking animated right now. And there's a vein popping out in the middle of my fucking forehead because of you, my nigga. Why are you putting yourself through this?
Right. That's crazy. See,
Chris, do you know the definition of insane?
Doing the same thing over and over again,
expecting different results.
Right. And you know what it is, Chris? I think what's the issue is that, and I think somebody said in the chat, Baki said his subconscious mind hasn't assimilated to the new standards. You feel what I'm saying? So there's something within you that feels like you still deserve this type of treatment for women. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why you're going back to the bullshit, because what happens is you should be on a whole nother level, especially from what you're telling us about, dealing with this other woman. That's cooperative. So that should be the standard at this point. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like going, like you working at a job now that's paying you $500,000 a year. And then now you want to go back to a spot that's going to pay you 20 grand. That don't make no sense. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you're stepping that shit up.
You're right. You're right. And I find it funny because when the girl I'm dealing with, she's like, whatever you want to do, whatever you like. I'm like, that's weird to me. That shit is weird to me because I wasn't used to that shit before I met her.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I wasn't used to that shit.
Right. So you got so that's what I'm saying. You got to get used to that now. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue. get used to that and make that your standard. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. And then what happens is that bullshit like this, you'll immediately like, you know, kick a chick to the curb when she's acting this way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And can I say one more thing? And I would say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been on a date outside of the girl that I'm dealing with, you know, in a month. And I've had other chicks flake and all that stuff, and I have either left them on red or whatever. But it's just for me, I think it has to do with me not going on dates like I used to. Because man, I would say December last year I was going on multiple dates. This year, from January to now, it's been rough. Seriously, I'm not even capping, bro.
Right. So, I mean, well, look, if you're in a drought, it is what it is. That's part of the game. But what you want to do is you want to still keep your standards high. You see what I'm saying? So don't go dipping and start being desperate, because this is the type of shit that happens. You see what I'm saying?
Right. You're right. And my gut feeling told me to, the first time it happened, to call her back and say, you know what? Listen, this ain't going to work. See ya. That's what I see. My gut feeling told me to do that, but I didn't do that.
Right. So listen to your gut next time, my brother. All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. I'm a holla. Peace. All right. So let's get some of these questions in the chat. Miles had to step away for a second. Hold on. So this says, so let me remove this real quick and then we'll have him back on when he comes back. So this one says, you said, when y'all say it's easy to get a relationship, how is it that so, since it's a numbers game, like y'all always say it is? Well, that's the thing. It is easy because you just have to play the numbers game. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. Hold on, let me put on some of this music real quick while I flow and get this shit cracking. Hold on. Put on some of this music real quick. Yeah, this shit is easy. So if I tell you, listen, somebody says to me, Locario, how do I get a girl? Okay, you go up to a girl and you talk to her and you let her know what you want to do. That's simple, right? Now, if I tell you to do that over and over and over again, right? Do you think you can handle that? That's simple. So I'm telling you what to do and how many times you have to do it. Is that difficult? You understand what I'm saying? See, the thing is, it's not difficult. People just don't want to put in the work. It's just like getting fit and losing weight. Getting fit and losing weight isn't really difficult because, and when I say difficult, meaning that it's not difficult to know how to do it and do it. The problem is people don't want to do it. You understand? You said the numbers game nullifies it from being easy. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. See, if I told you to fucking, create a computer from scratch, that might be difficult. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what you're saying is laziness, though. It's just, you're lazy. Being lazy is different than looking at something as being difficult or hard to do. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not hard to do. It's just you're lazy. You understand what I'm saying? Because look, if I said put this phone in this hand and then pass it back and forth, is this hard to do? This isn't hard to do. Now, if I said to do this for 3 minutes straight, and you're like, well, I don't want to do, that's because you're lazy. But doing this is not hard to do. You see what I'm saying? It's not hard to do. But the problem is people don't want to do the shit. That's all it is. You said dating is hard because of the different chemistry between two people of the opposite sex. If there's no spark between two people or the person's not interested, you have to keep searching. Well, yeah, but see, again, a lot of this is perspective. Because since you know that, right? All you got to do is see if there's chemistry. And if there's not, you move on to another person and find the one who you have chemistry with. The problem is people be with people and they're trying to make shit work when it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we got another call. 979. What's poppin'? Who's this?
Hey, Mr. Locario, this is Usman, U.S. man. You can call me you.
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
I have not yet, but I will.
Oh, you killing me. All right, real quick, go ahead.
All right. Just want to build on the topic that you have put on for today. Why dating is hard. Actually, all of what I want to say is most guys that bitch about it, even if they got the money, they got the look, and like they got the status, all the wealth and all the bullcrap, they just don't have the mouthpiece. Ultimately, what I have noticed in my 30 years of life, you can be a beggar somewhere in South Chicago. If you got some real solid mouthpiece, whereby you can touch her pussy, eat her out, make out with her, get her naked in her mind without actually physically touching her, then sex just becomes a formality. Because she has already fucked you in her mind before you.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this. Hold on. Do you have a question though?
No, I do not really have a question, but I just wanted to emphasize this shit, like how mouthpiece is the ultimate king, and guys just need to lock this skill down and then complain about things later.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So let's get back to the questions. If y'all want to call in and give advice, you got to donate. You feel what I'm saying? So, or ask the question, you got to donate. And the donation link is at the top. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Let me get to some more of these questions real quick. Hold on. All right. So you said, do you charge a chick from a dating app that says she'll let you know when she's free when you try to set up a date with the chick during the week? Right? So in this situation, right, if you're trying to set up a situation, a date, you can just say, okay, well, listen, here's my number and holler at me. And then you just stop talking to her. Right? What happens is you don't want to keep talking to her after she done said that shit. So what some guys will do is they'll keep talking to the woman and she'll keep asking them questions. She'll keep going back and forth, trying to, interact. Right? So if she's like, oh, I'm not free. Can I let you know? Well, yeah, here's my number. Holler at me and let me know when you're free. And then you just keep it pushing. Right? But what you don't want to do is you do not give her any more attention at all. She's done. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so where we at now? So it says, but aren't the women being spoiled? Oh, we already talked about that one. You said, Miles, this is not a question when Miles isn't here, so we'll get to that later when Miles comes back. You said, Ms. Locario, am I tripping if I charge a ticket to the game if I asked my fuck buddy I've been seeing for a month for pussy pic and she told me come see it in person instead? What? So you're saying if you ask your fuck buddy you've been seeing for a month for a pussy pic and she told you come see it in person? First of all, Tony, why are you asking your fuck buddy for pussy pictures? See, a lot of y'all don't know how to have fuck buddy situations. I'm gonna teach you how to have a fuck buddy situation. It's real simple, right? You hit the girl up and then you meet up with her and then you fuck, okay? Or she hits you up, y'all meet up and you fuck. That is it. That is it. See, when you call Domino's Pizza, right? You just put your order in and they bring the pizza and you eat the pizza. You don't call Domino's and say, hey, can I get a picture of the pizza? Can you show me like a bunch of things going on in the rest? Like, you don't do that shit. You just call, get the pizza, and they deliver the pizza. It's the same thing with a fuck buddy. You just hit the fuck buddy up when you want to fuck. You understand? So next one says, what if a girl tells me a sob story when I walk up to her? What do you mean by that, John? You gotta call up. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, we already talked about that one. Let me see. Hold on. So what does it mean? Okay, y'all be killing me with this. Jesus, you gotta learn how to write. I guess he said, what does it mean if a woman originally didn't find you attractive, but in the first date she jumps on you and is very sexually aggressive? I wasn't thirsty and she paid for the date. What? I gotta call up, man, because y'all be asking these questions, and I gotta ask y'all questions about the questions y'all asking, because y'all all over the place with these shits. Okay, that's not a question, so we ain't gotta do that one. So Paris said, do y'all think men and women react different to rejection? Yes, they do. See, men are like, men get rejected on the front end, women usually get rejected on the back end. So usually what happens is that a man, he's going to experience more of that front end rejection, like, more often than a woman's going to experience the rejection on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Zyro said, I have an amazing success with women in person, not so much on dating apps. Why? Well, probably because your dating profile sucks. And again, guys, if you want us to critique your dating profiles, make sure you send us your pictures at questions4locario@gmail.com. Questions 4locario@gmail.com. Send me your profile pictures and your bio. And we're gonna do another show about that at the end of this month. You feel what I'm saying? So it says, what do I say when a woman tells me a sob story when I walk up to her, just in case you don't understand it? I don't understand it. What is a sob story? John, call up. What do you mean? What do you mean a sob story? John, you got to call because I don't understand what you're talking about. Would it be excusable if she was cute as fuck? I don't even know where that question's come from, but nothing is excusable just because these women is cute as fuck. It don't make a difference. See, now I know John is goofy right now. He's like, can I lick a girl's pussy if she's a virgin? Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. So why do some females say they want medium ugly guys? What? Yeah, I gotta call over some of these questions. Is the club a better place to practice the numbers game? Do you have a preference? You can practice the numbers game anywhere. Club, bar, in the street, online, everything. You want to practice it everywhere. You got to do that everywhere. It says, Locario, with superficial girls, is it a good idea to be a pretty boy but in a masculine way? What? Some of these questions is just like, you gotta call up. Call the numbers 516-371-224. So that's the email for the dating profile. Send your profile pics and your bios from your dating profiles to questions4locario@gmail.com. To have an evaluation, send it with a donation. And we could get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, if an online chick cancels the first date, do you charge it to the game? Yes. Yes. Brent, don't ever in your life. Like, I don't like when motherfuckers do that. Be trying to tell me to do shit. Like, call up if you have a question. Or if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to it. I said, like, yo, answer my question. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You said if a female tells you about her dark past, for example, dark childhood, after she messes up big time, is she lying, or is this just what women do? Let me add Miles to the joint. It says if a female tells you about her dark past after she messes up big time, is she lying, or is this just what women do? See, I gotta call up. So again, to y'all, it's the same thing with giving chicks the benefit of the doubt. It don't matter.
It don't.
See, and also you have to understand, look, let me tell you guys something. A woman can only get some sort of leeway once she's proven herself to be worth some sort of leeway, meaning she's your wife.
Right.
She's been there for the long haul already. We have with these new girls, and they're like, "Oh, well, this happened." That no, you understand? We're not doing that.
Plus, why does it? Look, is she doing what you want her to do?
Right.
Is she doing what you want her to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the only question y'all niggas got to ask yourself. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is she doing what I need her to do or what I want her to do? If the answer is no, leave her alone. That's it.
Right.
Like, it's so simple.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I don't know why I got to be an issue. It's crazy. Man, it says, I canceled a date after a girl I was on a date with asked me to take a number of pics. I told her, go on a date with a photographer next time. Was I wrong? No, that's what you're supposed to do. I love it.
No, you see, Joe K, I'm going to do you one better. Why the fuck you took so many goddamn pictures? Because when I'm on a date, it's disrespectful for a chick to even take out her phone.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So we doing all this picture shit.
Right.
I mean, look, I'll take one, maybe one. If we had a place where it's some big once in a lifetime shit, like, oh my God, we're never gonna be here again. Could you please take a picture of me right here?
Mm-hmm.
I take the snap real quick and call it a fucking day. I mean, I am a photographer. I love to take pictures. It is what it is.
Right.
But she asked me to take a number of pics, and based on the way that he phrased this whole thing, he took every last one of them shits.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So he let her use him as a photographer.
Mm.
That's why he said, go on a date with a photographer next time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now you do one picture and be like, listen, we're not going to be doing all this picture taking tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to evaluate you and see if you ready for this.
Dick is a gift.
Right. So Steven said, what's the best approach to a woman you find her feet attractive and want to explore your foot fetish with her without being weird? Well, tell her what the fuck you want, bro. Like, everything y'all asking is the answer's in the question, bro. Just tell her what the fuck you want.
And how is it being weird if you like feet?
Right. Tell her what the fuck you want.
There's people out there that like feet. Ain't nothing weird about it.
Right. Says, how do you know if she's ready for flirtatious touching or comfortable enough to get touchy? Well, I talk about this in the Bad Boy membership, where you want to flirt and build sexual tension with your words first. And then if she's showing interest by you saying things, then you move on to touching.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's that simple. So you gotta be very aware of her response to what you're saying. So if I tell a girl, yo, like, I want to bend you over and fuck the shit out you, right? And she's like, yeah, has an attitude, or she's acting all stink and stupid, and she's being all standoffish, then at this point I'm not gonna even bother to touch her. But if she's like blushing and giggling and like, oh my God, you so nasty, whatever, then I'm like, come here, girl, you just grab her and touch her. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to read the chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? But hold on, we got a call from 516. 516, what's popping? Who's this?
Hello, Miles, what's going on, man? It's Jay. How you doing?
What up, Jay? What's popping? Did you donate?
Yeah, I did.
What's going on?
Yo, it's a beautiful fucking day out in New York City right now. and like I'm out approaching and shit, and I just wanted to get some like clarity on something. So there's some chicks like I come up to and I say, hey, like, what's up? And like I kind of get that vibe, like, you know, right away that they ain't really interested, so I just dip after that, and I stay and talk to the ones that like seem like they got like a better attitude off rip or whatever, or more attraction off rip. Is that really like a good practice to do, or is that like, or is it not?
So what are they doing to make you think that they don't want to talk to you?
Like facial expression, and then like, oh, they look away, like they ain't comfortable with some shit.
And so you just walk away and don't say nothing.
Nah, I'll just be like, oh, what's up? And then I'll just keep it moving. And then like, if I see another chick that ain't really like that vibe, like I'll just keep talking to her, I'll do my intro and everything.
Right. Well, this is the thing. You gotta understand it. See, a lot of this too is understanding and recognizing the vibe in the situation, what's going on, because this is the thing, right? Sometimes what happens is not that she's looking funny, is that your perception is that she's looking funny at you. You understand what I'm saying? Or she may not necessarily be standoffish. It's your perception that she's standoffish, right? So there's times where it's obvious where a girl doesn't want to talk to you because she's like walking away. You understand what I'm saying? Or she's giving you one word answer, shit like that, right? But what I'm saying is, if you just say what's up and then she gives you a little look and then you just be like, all right, and you walk away, what happens is that you're it's almost like you're looking for that so it can give you an excuse to not engage. You understand what I'm saying? Because also you have to understand this, right? Because I live in New York too, so I know how it is. So people, when they walk and they're doing their thing, when you approach and talk to a woman, you are sort of breaking the sort of zone she's in. So sometimes what happens is that she may give you a look, or she might look startled, or she might give a certain, like, you know, she might step back a little or give you a little pushback because you're breaking the sort of like zone she was in while she's walking and doing whatever she's doing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And it's unexpected.
It's right. It's unexpected. So you're catching her off guard anyway. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of this, also takes skill to recognize, okay, what does this look mean? But also, how can I use this to see where this actually is going, or if this is going to go anywhere? So let's say you say what's up to a woman, be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And she give you a funny look. And then you can use that to continue the conversation to see what it's really about. You feel what I'm saying? You could be like, listen, are you giving me that funny look because you're attracted, or are you nervous? Like, what is this? You understand? You're attracted to me or you're nervous? Which one is it? Right? And then from her response, you'll see what the fuck it is. She might laugh. You understand? She might just keep walking away. You understand what I'm saying? She might say, oh yeah, because you just startled me and whatever. You understand? You might not know, but what I'm saying is you're ejecting too quickly. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes what happens is that you're missing out on situations that could have went somewhere because you're just automatically just dropping the situation too quick. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, again, there are times when a woman could say straight up, oh, I don't feel like talking, or she walks away fast and cool. But you're almost rejecting yourself in the situation by just like moving on without really seeing what it is. Because if you think about it, the girl didn't technically say no to you. She didn't really say, I don't want to talk. Like, there was no indication verbally or even like with her actions of her walking away that shown that she didn't want to have a conversation. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Right. So don't be scared to like, give it a little nudge, because you never know. Because remember, you're still like, because like when you say something to someone in public, that first thing you say is just getting them out of their zone of whatever they were thinking or doing. Then at that point, now it's like, okay, now we're here having a conversation. So what's up? So then you can actually get the actual real intention of if she wants to talk to you or not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Right, because trust me, what could also happen too is, let's say you say, hey, what's up to a woman, right? And she gives you a certain look. That look could be her thinking, do I know this guy? Like, where do I know this guy from? And you're thinking that look is of disinterest, but she's just thinking, do I know him?
Right. Or he looks familiar. He looked like my old boyfriend, or he looked like that guy from my job, or whatever.
Right. You don't know. You see what I'm saying? So you have to engage in conversation and let her know what the situation's about so that she can respond, with that. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So basically give her a chance to respond at least verbally first.
Right.
Just like, get on the Bad Boy membership or go see the fucking documentary.
Exactly. Facts.
Locario, do you have the fucking Rosebud clip queued up?
Right, I got it. Here we go.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Facts, see? It says it right there.
Game.
Says it right there. Says it right there.
You call it. You understand what he said? Give her a chance to open her mouth to hear how her voice sound to give you the cue on how to get at her.
Right.
So don't just look at her face like, oh, she looking like she stink or she look like she's disinterested. No.
Right.
Let her open her mouth, hear how her voice sound, and let that give you more of a clue as to how to get at her.
Right. Because I remember one time I hollered at this chick in the street. And she got out her car, and I was like, "Damn!" I said, "Miss," I was like, "Miss, how you doing?" And then she looked at me, and she was walking like down the block or whatever. And I was already walking in the direction. I was like, "Miss, how you doing?" And then she gave me a look, but like a regular look. And I was like, "What's up? How's your day going?" And I was like, "Listen, I know you want to talk to me. You think I'm fly?" I was like, "I see that smile on your face." And she started smiling as I kept saying, "I see that smile on your face." And then she was like, "Look, you're cute, but I have a boyfriend." And I was like, "All right, cool. Well, have a good day." You feel what I'm saying? But what happened was that I'm still interacting with her to see what it is. You see what I'm saying? Because she didn't necessarily like run away from me. She wasn't fucking giving me a dirty look or like, "Oh, get away." She didn't say anything. She was just looking at me and kind of like smirking. You feel what I'm saying? And so as she know I'm trying to holler. You feel what I'm saying? But she got a man or whatever it is like that, or she said she had a man or whatever, and that was it. But that's the response to let me know that it wasn't really going nowhere after that. You see what I'm saying? Right. But I didn't. But what I'm saying is I'm looking for action. See, what you want to do is you want to look for actual disinterest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the key. So don't assume she's disinterested. You want to look to see and be sure she's disinterested. And one of the things is the chick will actually, like, sometimes they'll verbally just let you know off the rip. Like there's some chicks where I went up to them and the first thing out their mouth was, "I got a boyfriend." I didn't even say nothing yet. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's like, okay, you see what I mean? That lets you know what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, so that has happened to you, Mr. Locario?
Exactly right. I know.
Status.
Exactly right.
How would you know what that feels like, Locario?
Exactly right. So that's what it is, man. You got to be able to see that, if the disinterest is there. And a lot of times they'll blatantly let you know it and you'll see it based off of them like walking away from you, like trying to get away from you. Because that girl that was walking, she wasn't trying to get away from me. She was literally side by side with me walking, looking at me as I'm saying shit to her. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand. You got to understand the difference. You see what I mean?
All right, man. I'll implement the change. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, my brother. All right, Mahala. Peace. Let's go to 410. I mean 401. 401.
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's going on? Who's this?
Hey. What's going on, man? Much love to you guys, man. Appreciate what you guys are doing. You guys are really helping people out, man. Helping young men out.
Appreciate it.
With that being said, did you donate though?
Facts.
Yes, I did donate. Yep.
Appreciate it. All right, what's going on?
So, two quick questions. One question is, how come you? Because from my experience, how come you guys don't talk about being basically looking good, like being sexually attractive to girls more?
Oh my God!
Working out, hitting the gym.
Oh my God!
Because I learned that.
Don't you have like 15 programs on the Bad Boy membership with that shit?
Right. So you saying why don't we talk about more about going to the gym and looking good?
Yeah, because that's what 80% of it like is like.
No, it's not.
From what I experienced.
Oh, bro, go to the much love to us, but go to your other channels. You know which niggas talk about that. You know who you love to listen to talk about that, bro. Don't come over here with that shit, my nigga.
So wait. Let me ask you. Okay, so if 80% of that, if 80% of it is that, right?
Jim Cell, I love it.
Then what's your issue? What's your issue with women?
No, I'm saying like, well, my issue is the second question.
Okay, yeah, just ask your second question. Fuck all that other shit.
What's the second question?
All right, second question. So basically, I'm in a relationship, and how can I say it?
This nigga.
How did I like? I'm trying to pick the words, man.
Look, bro, listen. Caller. Look. Listen, caller. Listen. Don't worry about looking bad. Just ask the question and be brave and be strong, bro, because you still Jim Maxing out here, so you still gonna be all right, okay?
Okay.
All right. So just straight up ask the fucking question. Don't feel bad.
All right. Okay. All right. So what does it mean when your girlfriend after 4 or 5 years switches up on you as far as being more submissive and feminine? How can I get that back? And like, how did I do something wrong? Like, we had a baby together and stuff, you know. Been together 7 years, but like after a certain amount of years, like it kind of seemed like we switched. Like she switched up. Like she stopped being more feminine.
So wait, hold on. So what does she do now that she's not submissive anymore?
Basically she doesn't listen to me, like as far as, you know, financially, where we gonna where we gonna go, how we're gonna do things.
Give an example. Give a specific example. Like, tell us the last time she was uncooperative with you.
See, that's the thing. All right. So basically, all right, last night, I wanted to have sex. She said, no, I'm spotting. I'm like, come on, like, I don't care about that. We fuck many times in period. She was like, nah, I'll just like give you head though.
Wait.
And I got that, but I'm like, yo, I wanted to fuck.
Mm-hmm. And how many kids you got with her?
How many what?
So how many kids do you have with this woman?
One.
Okay, and y'all married?
Nope.
Okay, and so what others? Give me another example, because there's gonna be times where your chick, and this, you know, that's what happens when you're in monogamous relationships. You got to go through that bullshit. But give us another example of her, you know, not being submissive or acting all funny style.
Another example is I pick her up from work every day because she don't have a car. So I was late like 20 minutes, and she got mad and pissed off at me. And I'm like, yo, I'm paying like majority of the bills. Who cares if I'm late? Like, I'm picking you up. You could have took an Uber. Like, what's going on?
Wait, hold on. Did you call her and let her know that you were going to be a few minutes late?
No, I didn't. No.
Bruh.
That's not a good example, because you fucking up. If you know you're gonna be late, nigga, you call, because that's why we got cell phones and smartphones and shit.
My phone died. Well,
your phone died. Was you in your car and you can't charge your car in your phone? You don't have a phone charger in your car?
I do, but it doesn't work.
See, this is what I was gonna say is probably happening.
Yeah, I would stop being cooperative too. But
right, it's little shit like that, and you probably done other little shit like that, and that's the reason why she's being uncooperative.
All right, how can I change that? What do I do?
You gotta change.
How do I reverse that?
You gotta change. You gotta, when you say you're gonna be somewhere on time, be somewhere on time.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? When you, and if you know you're gonna be late,
she said that actually. She said that. Actually.
I know she said that.
Oh.
I know she said that.
Hold on. I believe in this guy because he be Jim Maxing. Yeah. So give us one more example that you could think of her just straight up being uncooperative, having nothing to do with you fucking up.
Oh, that's a good question. Great question. Let's see. It would be like,
You can't think of one.
I can't even think what if
The situation is him fucking up.
Oh, like I wanted, I wanted to, go to this store first. She wants to go to this store first and then this store, and I'm like, no, let's do that one and that one. And she's like arguing me back and forth, like, and then she gets in a fucked up mood. So I'm just like for the whole day, like she'll be in that mood for the whole day, maybe 2 or 3 days. So I just end up doing what she wants to do. All right, fine, we'll go to this spot first and this spot.
Yo, my nigga, your girl is fucking another nigga.
Emotional damage.
Wait, hold on. So you trying to tell me everything was nice and perfect for the first year or so? Everything was good?
First, before we had the baby, everything was good. After the baby.
And what? Okay, so what happened after the baby? Like what was going on? What was different? What changed?
How long was the vetting process? That's the question.
Right. How long was you with her before she became your girl and before you had a kid?
6 months.
So you was with her for 6 months before she was your girl?
Yeah.
And then when did y'all have the kid?
But what changed?
When no. Hey.
When did y'all have the kid?
Yeah.
When did y'all have the kid?
After 1 year. No.
Oh man. Okay, and what was you gonna say?
But check this out though. What I'm saying is that when it changed is this is what she's saying. Now I'm not sure if you're familiar with birth control, but I guess if you research it, look it up, it affects with girls' hormones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because before that, like she was horny 24/7. Now when she after the kid, she had a birth control.
Mm-hmm.
Like she doesn't really want to do sex anymore. You know, she will at times, but not nearly as much as before the kid. And she's blaming it on the birth control, and so she switched to another one, and that's like still not working. You know, that's why she'll like.
But see, this is the thing. This is the thing. All of this stems from your whole vetting situation was fucked up from the beginning. So it was already a wrap from the beginning.
All right, caller. Listen.
Yeah.
I thought so. You go to the gym, right? And you're a pretty good looking dude.
No, mind you, she's a strong. She's one of those strong black.
No. Hold on. I need to show you something here. So you go to the gym, right? And you're a pretty good looking dude, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so that means you're only fucking up on 20% of the game because so she's supposed to be cooperative 80% of the time.
Right.
Would you say that she's cooperative 80% of the time?
No, 20%.
What happened? What happened? I thought going to the gym and looking good was 80% of the game.
To attract them, not to keep them.
Oh, so what you're saying is looks don't matter. Especially to keep a bitch, looks don't matter.
Yeah, to keep them, they don't.
Oh, to keep them, to manage them, and to make sure you're doing the right thing.
Correct.
Okay, so what percentage of the game is game after you try to keep them? Like after you got with them and you're trying to keep them, what percentage of that?
80, definitely.
Oh, so it switches. So after you get the girl, it goes from 20 to 8. It goes from 80 to 20, and then game goes from 20 to 80. It switches all perfectly.
Correct.
Oh, you heard it here first, guys. I just wanted to make sure the caller knows what's going on because he called in talking about, oh, you're 80% of it is looking good, but you go to the gym and you're a good looking dude and you're having problems though. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you, bro, one of your biggest problems, I'm gonna tell you what it is. One of your biggest problems. I'm not saying things can't be fixed. And the things that you're trying to fix is going to require some type of coaching. So I suggest you get with Locario or myself and set up some type of coaching. But at the same time, what I'm going to tell you is that you made a lot of very, 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 very big mistakes in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You number one, you let her become your girl way too quick. And number two, you gave her the privilege of being the mother of your child way.
Exactly. Too quick. Exactly.
Because you're supposed to vet her for 12 to 18 months. Then you're supposed to give her another 2 or 3 years to decide if she's good enough to be the mother of your fucking kids.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you did all of that within a year. So what I'm saying is right now you need to do some heavy mindset shifting in your own mind and start to move differently to the point where once you begin to move differently and move more masculine and move more reliable, that she has no excuse but to be compliant. Like, and for example, if you pick her up every day from work and she consistently speaking, she expects you to be there at a certain time, and you know you're going to be late, you have to do everything in your power to let her know that you're going to be late, bro. And if the phone charger in your car doesn't work, you need to make sure the phone charger in your car works, bro.
Exactly.
There's no excuses for this type of shit.
Exactly, because you got to understand something. Women start being uncooperative when they see that you're out of order. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I'm being inconsistent.
Exactly, when you're being inconsistent. Because bro, you don't never miss a gym day, do you?
No.
Bro, you don't ever miss a gym day, do you?
I'm sore.
Huh?
He's the only when he's sore.
Only when you're sore. So you consistently go to the gym, right?
Right.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to treat managing your girl and your child, or managing your family, so to speak, just like you treat going to the gym.
Facts.
You understand? I need you to be impeccable. I need you to be impeccable with your schedule and your consistency, just like how you are with going to the gym. So that means communicating with your girl, being consistent with your girl, telling her what she needs to hear as you being the leader and her the follower. You need to be consistent.
Right.
And you shouldn't argue with your girl neither. Because when it's time for you to go to the gym, do you argue with yourself and be like, man, I don't want to go. Maybe I should go, or maybe I shouldn't go. Should I go to the gym today, or maybe I shouldn't? No, you take your punk ass to the gym, right? So when it's time for you to lead your woman, you need to do the same thing. You need to look at her dead in the eye and tell her, like, for example, with the whole thing of going to this store and that store first, second, the third, whatever, you need to look her in the eye and say, sweetheart, this is the plan. We're going to go to this store, then we're going to go to this store, and then third, we're going to go to the other store. And then you kiss her on the forehead, get in the car, and start executing the plan.
Exactly.
You don't argue with your woman, bro. Soon as you start arguing with them, and Locario did a video about this the other day. As soon as you begin to argue with your woman, you allow her to think that y'all on the same fucking level.
Facts. Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Now, one more thing. I'm gonna let you go already because I gotta go. Give me a little tip for today. Ready? Today's Friday. Monday through Thursday. This whole week, Monday through Thursday, I had picked her up and dropped her off every single day. Today, I texted her saying, "Hey, can you give me a break? You know, it's Friday. You know, I don't want to hit that traffic. Can you just Uber this one time?" She goes, "Whoa, what did I do? Come on, what did I do?"
No, bro, what did I just say? Consistency. Consistency. And let me tell you something. This is the type of situation. No. Listen. I'm explaining to you. This is the type of situation, right? Where if you know that you seriously had an issue with picking her up today, that's something that you have to discuss from last night. You have to let her know, hey, listen, tomorrow I don't think I'll be able to pick you up because such and such and such. So maybe I could order you an Uber or whatever, but I'm not going to be picking you up tomorrow. And you get her prepared to not being picked up. You don't call her in the middle of the fucking day or text her in the middle of the day and say, hey, I ain't picking you up today because I don't want to deal with the traffic because it's Friday. You don't do that.
No. I said, do you mind?
No. And see, and also watch your language, bro. You don't say, do you mind? You don't say, hey, can you give me a break?
Yeah, you don't say that shit.
What we're trying to say, like, if you're listening to what Miles is saying, everything Miles is saying is him talking and saying to her and giving her direction, letting her know what the plan is. You don't ask her.
The day before, man, this is bullshit, man. The day before, that's
no. Caller, sorry. Caller. Listen.
Fucking bullshit, man.
Listen, caller, let me ask you a question. Caller, let me ask you a question.
Fuck, man.
When you said that is the only days that you don't go to the gym is when you're sore, right?
Right.
Okay. Have you ever decided to not go to the gym a half hour before you usually go to the gym? Or do you make that choice already the day before because you know you're going to be sore? Which one?
No, I don't know what I'm sore until the next morning.
The next morning. But my question still stands. Do you decide not to go to the gym a half hour before it's time for you to go to the gym? Or do you make that choice well in advance for the day?
Yeah, I make it for the day.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You are a very consistent person when it comes to going to the gym. And I give you credit for that, bro. I do. Because just to have one thing in your life that you're consistent about is a beautiful thing. And I give you credit for that. But if you're going to decide to take on a woman and a child, you have to learn how to carry that consistency into the other important parts of your life, my G.
Exactly.
This is not a game.
You mean to tell me that you mean to tell me that I pay and I work my ass for a 2019 BMW. I work over 70 hours a week, go to the gym every day, and because I didn't text a woman the day before, that I'm doing something wrong, man. That's bullshit, man.
No. But see, that's
paying
what
90% of the bills. I'm paying 90% of the bills, and I'm picking and dropping her off, man.
Caller.
That's unappreciative, man.
Caller. See, caller. See, this is the problem. See, management of a woman or dealing with a woman in a relationship, right, requires you to be on point in all situations, in all angles. You don't pick and choose. Oh, well, I'm doing this, so this. No. That's like saying, okay, so wait. So if you was tired and your baby needed some food, could you and your girl be like, well, we was just so tired, we didn't feel like feeding it, like we pay the bills, like we get it close, so why do I have to feed my baby? And it's like, that's bullshit. You see how ridiculous that sounds?
No, she's not a baby though.
Nigga.
She's a woman.
Yo, because you already called in, not really wanting to take our advice. So good luck to you, bro. Honestly, I mean, we told you what we told you, but it's you to take it or not, bro.
Oh my God, this nigga said. So see, the problem with you, caller, real quick before we let you go, is you think you and your woman are equal, and that's why you having issues right now.
Yep.
You don't realize that you're supposed to lead your woman.
It's a responsibility, bro.
And that's why you're going to lose in your relationship until you realize that. You feel what I'm saying?
All of that disrespect and non-compliance is because the girl can sense. She can sense the danger of your weakness. She can sense it. So that's why she's being non-compliant with you, bro. Because she looks at you as a 80% nigga. No, as a matter of fact, no, correction. You at 20% nigga, because now that you have her, it's flipped. All that gym shit that you do is only 20% now. And all of the rest of shit that you're not doing is 80%. So she's feeling very vulnerable right now. And I'm not saying this to insult you, but I would not be surprised if she was smashing another dude, bro. Or getting ready to, because she's losing faith in you, because you need to strengthen up, bro. You need to, again, this is the advice that I'm giving to you. Take the consistency that you put on going to the gym
in my house,
carry it over into how you manage your family, bro. You are now a family man. And this is what you did to yourself. You are a fucking family man. You have to conduct your life as such. I don't care how many hours you work for that new BMW. Your family comes first, my nigga.
Right.
You should have bought a fucking Honda Civic or something, or a minivan, because you're a goddamn family man, my nigga.
Come first, but if one day I decide to be late, or I
no, bro. There's no days off when it comes to being a man. That's what you're not getting. There's no days off. There's no way to rest your head, bro. This is what we're trying to tell you.
We don't get breaks, nigga.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You guys are complaining because I didn't text her the day before. Literally 24 hours, bro.
We're not complaining. We're not complaining, bro. We're just telling you why your girl is complaining. We're not complaining. We're trying to explain to you what you need to do so your girl can get before your side.
Before, man, that's ridiculous, bro.
Yo, send me your girl's Instagram, son. Fuck it.
See, but this is the thing. You're saying it's ridiculous, but what you're not getting is we're trying to put you onto game as to why your woman is acting that way. You could say it's ridiculous all you want. The point is that she's
so
acting.
That's game. That's game. Texting the day before. That's game.
This guy, it just flew over his head.
It doesn't make a difference.
Wait, caller.
What?
Honestly, you don't see the logic in preparing your girl the day before to know that you're not going to be able to pick her up. You really don't see the level of consistency, respect, and regard. Because if you want a woman to respect you, you have to lead and prove by example, right? So what we're telling you is that if you know you didn't want to pick her up because it's Friday, you should already have that in the plan, or at least let her know a day before. You're telling us that there's something wrong with what we're telling you?
Miles, listen to me. The day before and 8 hours before, it's really no difference, man. If you're really saying that's a difference, then
it's not about that. Bro, it's not about that. What are you? Hold on. Bro, caller.
It is about that.
Caller, what is the point of you telling her the day before? What's the point?
To have it prepared.
Okay.
So you say?
Right. So now, what is a man supposed to do with his woman? It starts with the L.
Lead.
Yes. So when you don't tell her the day before and you just spring it up on her randomly, she's going to look at you as a guy who doesn't know how to lead. Therefore, this is why you're going to get the uncooperative behavior. Get it?
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
If that's true, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, caller. Hey, good luck, bro. Good luck
to you, my brother.
Look, man, take it easy.
Guys, do you see why? Do you guys understand? What you said?
I forgot to ask him how old he was. It sounded like he was in his 20s, though.
Justin said this is what happens when you skip leg day. No, but that's actually a good analogy, though. This is what happens when you skip leg day, because when you skip leg day, you're not getting the full workout. So when he skips doing all that shit in his relationship, that's why he's not getting the full benefit of the relationship.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, man. See, guys, you understand why game is so important? And when you don't understand the game and you don't adhere to the game, this is because he was fighting it heavy. He was like, come on, this is ridiculous. And I'm hungry, bro.
Let me tell y'all something. As a man who has had the job of picking his girl up from work, there's something you need to understand about the because remember, we know women are emotional, right?
Right.
We also know that women deal with a way higher percentage of employment on the job stress than men. We know that. This is a fact. Go look it up, right? When a woman when she clocks in and she has it in her mind, oh, my man, my leader, my protector, my warrior, my husband, my baby father, whatever.
Right.
He's coming to get me at the end of the day while the rest of y'all single bitches got to get on the train or the bus or drive your own damn self home. It hit different.
Right.
So when you hit her up during he said it's an 8 hour workday. She already clocked in. She already has it in her mind that you coming to get her.
Right.
She already has her heart set on the privilege of being driven home by her man.
Right.
You hit her up 8 o'clock in the morning, be like, yo, babe, it's Friday and I don't want to deal with the traffic. I'm not going to come get you today.
Right.
You know what that does to a bitch for the entire day?
Exactly right.
What?
Yo, it's crazy. They don't get it.
Y'all got to understand what y'all dealing with. And I'm not giving a woman a pass. I'm not giving a woman a pass to be uncooperative. But if you call me and ask me, yo, why is my girl switching on me after 5 years? My first question is, as the leader of your relationship, what are you doing, my nigga?
Right, exactly.
Because I can't see, here's the reason why I can't really put it on the female, because the female is not the one that's really leading the relationship.
Exactly.
No matter what y'all niggas think out there, even if your girl make more and she make all these decisions and she do this and she do that, you're still the one leading the relationship.
Right. Exactly.
And if your chick is the one in the driver's seat, your leadership is allowing her to sit in the place of leadership, which is fucked up.
Right. Exactly.
Which is only going to lead to disaster for your fucking relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So no matter what you think, you're the fucking man. You're leading the relationship.
Right.
You understand? So you guys gotta, you know, I hate to hear women say this sometimes, but y'all niggas really do gotta man up, bruh. Like it's
facts.
Because sometimes when women say it, it's like, you entitled bitch. Don't be saying that shit. I don't want to hear you say that shit.
Right.
Deep down, I'll be looking at my brothers like, nigga, you gotta man up. Like, for real. Like, you need to fucking stop being a fucking bitch.
Mm.
And bro, and honestly, bro, if you don't want to deal with the traffic, if you don't want to deal with Friday night traffic, what the fuck you think your girl is thinking about?
Exactly.
She's coming off work and she got to deal with traffic.
He treating his girl like she one of his boys or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yo, just go. You know, like, nah, nigga.
Wait, hold on, Sherry. Wait, let me see what you do understand a lot. The caller was not only what?
Well, unless missed it, taking care of their child. If he thinks it's a good idea to flake out. Oh, she's saying that she's agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
She's saying that, he didn't get the point. You know what I'm saying?
He's not getting the point, bro. He's really not.
But let's get to these two other calls and we're gonna head up out of here. Well, three other calls: 320-470 and then 338. So let's go to 320. 320. What's popping? Who this?
Hi, this is Mo from Minneapolis.
What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Did you donate though?
No, I donated $5.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that props, man. I used to listen to this like rapper content, and I used to be thinking some goofy shit like I used to be at the bar, girls be checking me out. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna ignore them, and when you ignore the bitches, you're gonna get the bitches. All that bullshit until I stumbled upon your channel. And yeah, I started knowing like there's something that creates consistency when it comes to getting women. And that's game pretty much. Like I have a friend, any city we go to, he can pull up bitches. Like I can get bitches down there, you're handsome and everything, but I still don't fuck with bitches. So I was like, what the fuck? Like there's something that I'm missing, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Hold on. Do you have a question? Caller, you have a question?
Yeah, let's get the question.
Yeah, I have a question. You probably made a video about it. What's you guys' opinion on long distance relationship?
Nope.
Hell no. Okay, well, I'll say this. It only makes sense to have a long distance relationship if you're non-monogamous.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you're monogamous, hell no to fucking.
Let the girl know that you're gonna be messing around with other girls until y'all get back together in the same spot.
Yes.
That's it.
Right, but don't be monogamous in a long-term relationship. That's not gonna work.
And know that she might be fucking with other niggas too, wherever she at.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, niggas don't like that part. They like
that part. I call her. You good?
No, I'm good. No.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
And how much is the box?
Oh, my bad. I cut him off. He said
the Bad Boy membership is $97 a month at this current time.
Right.
Go to badboymembership.com, badboymembership.com, and sign up.
Right. So let's go to 443. 443 was popping. Who this?
Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Mo.
What's going on? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated, man. Come on, man.
Yo, my nigga, do me a favor. My nigga, kick the first verse of Juicy for me.
Look, Jesus, the most notorious now. Jesus, when you live with thesis, he just chilling. Come on, man. Stop playing.
You got a question?
Yeah, I got a question.
All right, what's the question, bro?
Well, basically, man, I just want to know, right? I'm trying to get my little side piece together and whatnot. So I'm fucking with what that shit is, the dating apps for real. So while I'm on the dating apps,
you know, in a bio, some of the females could put like what they want, what they looking for. So so I came across one, and she said she was looking for a casual, you know, something casual, and I had something casual too. So I texted her, so we matched. I texted her, and since she said she wanted something casual, I basically said I ain't looking for nothing serious. I'm only looking for something casual. And so if you want to get together, you know, if that resonates with you, then you know we can get together. And she ain't respond. And you know, it threw me for a loop. It threw me for a loop because I'm just like, well, damn, you know, you got something casual with your bio. I'm thinking we on board from the very beginning. You know what I mean? So what do you think of that?
Well, sir, you learned your first lesson about dealing with women is that women are inconsistent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about a numbers game, bro. You got to holler at more chicks, bro. That's all.
Right.
Now, listen.
90 seconds.
I need you to say, oh. It was all a dream.
Yeah. I'm back. I'm
You
black.
say Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
I'm black, and ugly as ever. However, I stay Coochie down to the top.
Filled with rocks. Oh.
60 seconds.
Yo, he could make some like Biggie, you know, lost tapes, mixtapes and shit. Niggas think yourself for real. That's crazy. But but it's caller. All it is you just got to talk to more chicks, bro. That's always going to happen. That's always going to happen with online dating or talking to girls in general. Girls are going to be they going to be on some, oh yeah, let's make something happen, or something seem like it's going to happen, and they're going to back out. They're not going to respond. It just is what it is, man. You got to just keep playing a numbers game. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, talk to as many chicks as you can, all right?
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Man, take it easy, man.
I'm out.
All right, peace. That nigga had the ill Biggie voice for real.
Take that.
Oh man. All right, people. That's pretty
10
much it.
seconds.
Man. We about to wrap this shit the fuck up. Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we head up out of here?
Was there a question for me? I remember.
Nah, he was just saying, he was like saying something about a video he liked you did, but it wasn't a question.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think we got some more questions. Hold on. Let me go into the questions part real quick. You said, how do I stop bitches on the sidewalk to holler at them? Because I find it easy to holler at the gym, but on the street they just walk by me. Well, bro, it's real simple. Like this is the thing. If you're on the sidewalk, right, or you're on the street or whatever, if a woman is coming towards you, like you're walking one way, she's walking like the other way, but like y'all about to cross paths or whatever, as you see her approaching you within 6 feet, that's when you try to get her attention. So as she gets closer to you, she's aware that you're trying to talk to her. Or if you're on the street and a chick is walking in the same direction as you, just walk side by side with her and then keep talking to her as you're walking side by side with her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really not that difficult. And the thing is usually if the woman stops, that means that she's interested in, like, you know, talking and having that conversation. You know what I'm saying?
If she stops to slows down.
Exactly. It says, what does it mean when a girl shames you when you text her sexy flirts? That's all you care about. You're bad, etc., even though she likes you. Well, it depends on the context. Because if she's, I guess, shaming you for real, like if it's actual shaming, that usually means she's not into you and she's just wanting to use you for attention, and you're getting too close to being direct about sexual situations, which she doesn't want to have to respond to.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You think she like you.
Right. Exactly.
But what you still doing sending her sexy flirts? Because, I mean, did you smash? Like, there's a lot more to that. Because did you smash? Like, what's really going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Locario said, there's context. You know, you think you sending her sexy flirts, but like she don't really like you like that, and you talking all this shit. She don't want to hear that.
Mm-hmm. That's facts. So yeah, can y'all give an example of how her voice sounds? Give you clues. I'm a little confused on it.
This nigga. Play the Rosebud.
We play the Rosebud.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch?
That's how her voice sound. That part at the beginning. Hi, how you doing?
So I can hear how your voice sound, so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
See, when Rosebud is talking about how your voice sound, right? It's literally and figuratively, meaning I need to know what you're about, what your response is. Like, how are you responding to the situation, so that I know whether or not to keep it going, charge you to the game, get flirtatious with you in that situation, because you're basically playing off the interaction, just like the dude that called in earlier and he was talking about how he just walked away from the girl because she had a funny look. You understand? Is that you got to see what's really going on in order to assess the situation, so that you can either keep it pushing or fall back and just go on to somebody else that'll be better, who will respond better to you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all that is. You said, Locario, have you ever been with a girl who has a controlling mom? Because the girl that I like, her mom says that she does not want me or her daughter to date, so I just left. Bro, how old are you, man? Like, what is going on? This nigga probably 18 years old or something just now. Like, bro, find older women. You feel what I'm saying? Or something like. Like that's not even an issue, man. If a chick is feeling you, she don't give a fuck about what her mom's talking about. You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy. Not women related, but can you give some advice for someone that wants to leave the 9-to-5 to start your own business? And can you tell us what inspired you to become an entrepreneur? Well, this is the thing. If you want to start your own business, you're gonna have to understand that in most cases, you're not going to be making any money for a few years. You understand what I'm saying? Right. In most cases. And you got to be consistent with it. Right. And also, you got to understand you're going to be working harder than you ever worked in your life. Mm-hmm. And it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week gig. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And then you also have to think about something that you like to do that can also be monetized. Right. Because what most people do is they just think about something that can be monetized, but if you don't like to do it, you're probably not going to succeed at it because you're going to quit because you don't like doing it.
Right. Matter of fact, find something that you love to do.
Exactly. Because
something that you love to do and something that comes easy.
Exactly. And think about it this way. Do something that you would do for free, because that's going to propel you to put in enough work to actually get paid for it later. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do some shit that you don't like doing, I'm guarantee you're gonna quit. You're gonna be like, I don't feel like doing this shit, and you're never gonna succeed. It's just not gonna happen. Now, the thing is this though, once you get a certain amount of money, then you can invest that money into other things you may not necessarily like to do, but it makes you money. You feel what I'm saying? That's when you get to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? But at first, you gotta have something that you really like doing, because you need that motivation to continue to do it well enough to get to the point of success to where you're making a certain amount of money where you could actually be working for yourself. You see what I'm saying? But I say keep your 9-to-5 until you get a good amount of money coming in from your business. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't just quit your job and be like, I want to be an entrepreneur, and then quit your job today and you be like, fuck, like what the hell? I'm not, making any money. You started your business 3 months ago wondering why the shit ain't popping off, and you're gonna be fucked up in the game.
Right. And I would say try to save, like, divvy up your money and use some of the money from your 9-to-5 to start your business. Or if you invested a whole bunch of money in your 401k at your job, at your 9-to-5 job or something like that, borrow money from that to help you start your business. But don't quit your job until your business becomes profitable. And another thing I would say to do is to don't be afraid to do things for free until you can get paid for it. Because like Locario said, you do something that you love and do something that you would do for free. Right. So that means there might be situations where you got to do stuff for free just to get your name out there, to get people talking. All right.
Exactly. So this one says, there's a great idea to holler at your neighbor. The thing is, if something goes down or she rejects me, I'll have to see this person walking her dogs like every day. I'm not into small talk. Nah, you can still holler at your neighbor. It'll make a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I told a story the other day how I hollered at this is a bar I love to go to, and there's a chick in there. She's really cute, and she's a waitress in there. And I asked her for her number, and I tried to go out on a date. So she wrote down her number on my receipt. I texted the number, plans for the date, and I never heard nothing back from her.
Right.
And I still go to this bar all the time, and I saw her again. And when I saw her, I said, "What up?" Like it was nothing.
Right. Exactly.
Like, that's how I usually say what's up to her. You know what I'm saying? So shit is only weird if you make it weird. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's facts. Because how do you get women to to stop on the sidewalk? Is this the same question? Yeah, he's the same question. We already did that. If looks don't matter, how are TikTok guys getting clout from girls thirsting for them? Kevin's another dude. Kevin is the new King Leak.
He's a new King Leak. Yeah.
Bro, you got to understand, when you're young, when you're like 18, 19, 20, that's when the looks are going to be important because you're 18, 19, and 20, and that's all you have going for you. And the other girls that are 18, 19, and 20, they're like, oh my God, you're so cute and all that other shit. So it matters when you're 18, 19, 20 in that sense. But even then, it's still not even a big deal because, like you said, it's TikTok. You're talking about getting TikTok clout. Do you want TikTok clout or do you want somebody sucking your dick? Dudes be talking about all this other shit besides the sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, damn. Like, niggas just want to be loved, bro. I don't understand. Like, they just want attention and a pat on the back. They want somebody to tell them they
I want the same amount of attention that women get.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
It's that last one for me, though. That should be killing me.
Yeah, with the echo and shit. That shit.
So it says, it was Locario. I charged a chick to the game. That was my fuck buddy for 1 month because I asked for a pussy. Oh, you already sent this question. I said, bro.
Yes, he was tripping.
For them pussy pics, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's just your fuck buddy. Just call it a fuck.
And take a picture of the pussy when you with her. Why not?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. All right, that's the end of the questions. Woo! All right. So, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. And we will see you guys again on Sunday. And Sunday show is going to be crazy because we actually are adding Angry Man to the Real Game No Theory show. So it's going to be crazy. So make sure you guys watch that and make that shit happen. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Anything else before we out of here?
Yeah, check us out on Sunday. And when again did you say you was gonna do the next profile thing?
Yeah, we might do it probably. Let me see. Let me check my calendar and shit. Probably on the like the 30th or something like that, maybe. Yeah. So I'll double check, but we'll say the 30th for right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know. We'll get back to you on a definite date, but it'll be at the end of the month and shit. So we'll definitely make that happen. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We will holler at y'all later. All right. To make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, and we are out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers. all different.